Welcome to the deep dive. We take your sources, we dig in, and we pull out the key insights for you. Today, our mission is to give you a shortcut, really, to understanding two topics that seem pretty different at first glance, but are actually very relevant. We're diving into a guide to earn money online without investment for students, and also a really insightful review. It's a tried and tested look at the 40 best AI tools in 2025. Now, you might be thinking, okay, how does earning money online connect with artificial intelligence? But we're going to explore exactly that, how these two worlds aren't just connected, but how they can actually, empower each other, especially if you're looking to learn fast, use new tech, and maybe make better use of your time.
Precisely. Yeah, our goal here is to pull out the really actionable advice from both of these sources. We want to highlight not just what's possible, but importantly, how to approach these things with some critical thinking. Understanding the landscape. What really stands out to me right away is the potential synergy here, how these two areas can kind of feed off each other.
Okay, so let's kick things off with that guide to earning money online for students. The source, it immediately points out a challenge most students get. Studying is basically a full-time job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leaves very little time for skill building or earning money. But it also offers some pretty good news.
That's right. That's a key starting point. And the good news is there are actually quite a few legitimate part-time jobs online. Things that need little or sometimes no upfront cash or tons of experience makes it easier for students to work from home.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. The guide lists, I think, 15 specific options. One that kind of caught my eye, just because it sounds quite official for a no investment gig, is becoming a digital life insurance agent, a DLIA. Is that really as accessible as it sounds?
It is, surprisingly so. And yeah, that accessibility is what makes it interesting. So a DLIA, they sell insurance products online for a company. The requirements are pretty straightforward. You need to have finished, say, class 10, sort of high school level, and be over 18. And crucially, you do this mandatory training. The source mentions a 15-hour IRDAI program in India, which is their insurance regulator. So that adds a layer of legitimacy. It's not some fly-by-night thing. Income is commission-based, so you genuinely have control over your earning potential, and you can work when it suits you. The source even calls it, I think, the easiest way to make a lot of money online.
Huh. That's an interesting mix, isn't it? Flexibility, but with a sort of regulated structure. What about some other options, maybe ones people are more familiar with?
Sure. Data entry jobs. They offer a lot of flexibility. Potential earnings, the source says, range maybe from like $3 to $15 an hour, give or take, depending on location and task. Mm-hmm. Mainly needs computer access and knowing your way around Excel and basic office stuff. Freelancing is another huge one, obviously. If you've got skills, programming, editing, writing, design platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, they basically connect you with companies needing those skills. Mm-hmm. So that's a well-trodden path.
And anything a bit different, less conventional, maybe.
Yeah, you could earn money doing beta testing. So testing out new apps, games, websites for companies before they launch properly. Give feedback, find bugs. Dropshipping is mentioned too. That's the retail model where you sell products but never actually hold the inventory yourself. It's growing as a legitimate online business. And then there are online market research surveys. Pretty simple. Usually just need to be over 18 and have internet. Doesn't pay huge amounts usually, but it's accessible.
Sounds like a really wide range there. What if someone's got more creative talents, like using their voice or writing?
Oh, absolutely. You can work as an audio or video transcriptionist, basically typing out what's said in audio or video files, or even a voiceover artist, narrating audio files for animations, e-learning, that sort of thing. And if you can write, content creation is massive. So many businesses need blog posts, articles, website copy. They often outsource this. The source lists platforms like Internshala, Freelancer, Upwork Gurus. These are places where you can find those kinds of online jobs.
Right. And anything mentioned for the sort of longer game, something that could build up over time?
Yeah, creating a YouTube channel that's highlighted as a potential long-term earning strategy.
Yeah.
Once you hit the monetization milestones, usually it's like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can start making money from ads, sponsorships, etc.
These are all really interesting opportunities, but, and this is important, the source spends a good chunk of time on avoiding fraud. This feels really key for anyone looking at online work, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And it raises that crucial question. How do you protect yourself out there? The guide gives some pretty clear red flags. Like, be really wary if a job asks for personal bank details before you even have a proper offer. That's a big one. Mm-hmm. Always read reviews of the company or the job itself. Check their actual website or the job. Look closely at any contract or offer details. Make sure you understand the payment process, how and when you get paid. Question anything that feels off,
Yeah.
And be super skeptical of jobs promising unbelievable amounts of money or like extremely lucrative perks for remote work. If it sounds too good to be true, well, it probably is. Avoid spammy-looking websites, too. Check if the company is actually credible using trusted sources.
Good advice. The source really finishes that section by emphasizing self-reflection, doesn't it? Like, figure out your skills, then find the easiest legitimate way to use them online without needing a big investment. Okay, so now let's pivot. Let's look at this other huge trend shaping things, AI tools. Our second source is this deep dive into the 40 best AI tools for 2025. It's super comprehensive, breaks tools down into like 20 different categories. And what makes it stand out, I think, is the author actually used them all. It's based on their personal, tried and tested experience.
Yeah, that methodology is what makes it so valuable. I agree. The author didn't just list them. They used them, focused on the best use cases, what they actually liked, any downsides, the pricing, makes it really practical. And crucially, linking back to our first topic, every single tool listed offers either a completely free plan or at least a free trial, often without needing a credit card. That's huge for accessibility, right?
Absolutely. Perfect for the without investment theme. Okay, let's dive into some categories. AI assistants seem like a good place to start. They feel quite foundational now.
They really are. ChatGPT gets highlighted, of course, especially its ability now to like upload files, PDFs, spreadsheets, even screenshots, and then summarize them, analyze data, pull stuff out.
Sure.
Can save hours of work. Free tier has limits, obviously. The plus plan is $20 a month. Then there's Grok. That's one integrated with X, Twitter. It's known for being a bit more uncensored. It has the different reasoning modes like think and deep search. Apparently pretty good image generation too, especially for recognizable things like celebrities or brands. It's a paid X tier for full features though.
Interesting. Okay. What else in assistance?
Claude is mentioned as being strong for coding. Writes clean codes, documents it well, explains it clearly. That's free to use with a pro option at $20 a month. And Gemini, that's Google's AI assistant, the article praises its, get this, insanely large context window, over 1 million tokens. Yeah. Which basically means it can process really long documents, think textbooks, multiple research papers at once, can summarize them, analyze them, even has this cool audio overview feature, gives you like a podcast style summary. Also has a free plan. Pre starts around $20 a month.
Okay, now here's where I think it gets really interesting, connecting back to earning money online. AI, video, and image generators. How can these help someone, say, starting that YouTube channel or doing freelance content creation?
Oh, they completely changed the game. Synthesia is highlighted. It's a leading AI video generator, creates realistic human avatar videos just from text.
You just type a script?
Yeah. You type your script, choose an avatar, a voice, and it generates the video. No cameras, no studios needed. It's popular things like training videos, internal comms, marketing, offers over 230 avatars, supports like 140 languages. And it has a free plan allowing up to 36 minutes of video per year. So professional looking video is suddenly doable for almost anyone.
That's incredible. Just typing generates the video, really streamlines things. Anything else for video?
Google VO is mentioned for creative AI video generation. Good for making like short clips, B-roll for social media marketing. Apparently has pretty realistic physics simulation. VO3 even adds audio generation. And then there's Opus Clip. That one's great for taking longer videos and automatically chopping them into short, shareable clips for social media. Finds the best bits, resizes for TikTok or Instagram, adds captions. Super handy.
Okay, and for images, say for blog posts or social media graphics?
GPT-4o, the engine behind ChatGPT's image capabilities now, is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Does text to image, but also image to image. Can work across different styles. Really useful for getting royalty-free images. And it's apparently quite good at generating text within an image, which used to be a real struggle for AI. MidJourney is mentioned too, of course. The OG, as the article calls it, still loved for its unique sort of painterly style, though it doesn't have a free plan anymore. Starts at $10 a month.
Right.
Okay, let's switch to productivity, automation, any tools there that just make daily life easier, whether you're studying or trying to run a small online gig.
Definitely. Fathom gets called genuinely useful. It's an AI note taker for Zoom or Teams meetings, gives you full transcripts, structured summaries. It's free with some limits, or $19 a month for premium. The author basically says it's one of those tools where you wonder how you manage without it, especially for lots of online meetings, study groups, client calls.
I can see that being useful.
Yeah. And then there's N888. That lets you automate repetitive tasks by visually connecting different apps and services. Like if this happens in this app, then do that in another app. And you don't need to be a coder to set up some really helpful automations. Pricing starts around €20 a month for that one.
Okay. And what about the creative stuff? Design, writing, things essential for content creation?
Canva's Magic Studio gets a big mention. It integrates a whole suite of AI features right into Canva. There's Magic Design for generating templates, Magic Write for helping draft content, Magic Edit for tweaking images, Magic Eraser for removing stuff you don't want. It's all built in. And Canva has that freemium model, right? So you can use a lot of the AI stuff for free, paid to unlock more advanced bits.
Very accessible then.
Exactly. For writing specifically, Writery is highlighted as an AI writing assistant. Good for quick, polished, short-form stuff, social media posts, emails. Has a built-in plagiarism checker too. Starts at $9 a month. And for anyone writing fiction, Pseudowrite is recommended. Helps with writer's block, brainstorming ideas, crafting descriptions. Plans start at $19 a month for that one.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground. Earning opportunities, powerful AI tools. What does this actually mean for you, our listener? Especially maybe if you're that student looking to earn online without a big investment. Can these two worlds, online work and AI, genuinely merge to create something new?
I think this is where the real aha moment is. Absolutely, they merge. If we connect the dots, think about those online earning opportunities, content creation, YouTube, freelancing. All of those can be massively amplified, maybe even made possible in the first place by these AI tools we just talked about.
How so? Give us an example.
Okay, imagine a student, passionate about making videos, maybe wants to start a YouTube channel, but has basically zero budget. They could use an AI writer like Writery to brainstorm ideas or get a first draft of a script. Saves tons of time. Then use an AI image generator, GPT-4o, through free ChatGPT or Canva's free tier to create unique visuals. No graphic design skills needed, no paying for stock photos for the video itself. Maybe use Synthesia's free plan to create short avatar videos from their script. Or use an AI voice generator for narration if they don't like their own voice or don't have a good microphone. Suddenly, they can produce decent quality content without needing expensive gear, complex software, or years of experience. Barrier to entry just plummets.
Right, so that without investment part becomes even more real because many of these AI tools have free options, or at least trials. It makes things that used to require specialized skills or costly software much more accessible.
Exactly. It really democratizes things. Even for a role like that digital life insurance agent we talked about. Okay, maybe AI doesn't write the insurance policy directly, but understanding AI tools could help him with marketing, maybe analyzing potential customer data, crafting better emails. It enhances their approach. So that core message from the first guide, identify your skills, channel them effectively, gets a whole new layer with AI. However, and this is crucial, we absolutely cannot forget the warnings from that first source about fraud.
Vigilance.
Yes. Even with all this amazing tech, the basics still apply. Check who you're dealing with, understand how you get paid, protect your personal info. AI is a powerful tool, but common sense and caution, still your best friends online.
We've definitely taken a deep dive today. We've given you, hopefully, a pretty comprehensive look at ways students can earn online without investment, and also the landscape of AI tools that are available, like right now. And it's not just about finding a side hustle, is it? It's seeing how this tech can genuinely empower you to build skills and maybe grab opportunities that weren't really there before.
Yeah, if you zoom out, look at the bigger picture. This intersection of accessible online work and these powerful, often free or cheap AI tools. It creates this unprecedented situation for learners. It kind of levels the playing field for high-value work, allows individuals to become creators, marketers, analysts, whatever, with much less traditional overhead.
So what it means for you, listening now, is that earning money online without needing a pile of cash up front. It's more real, more varied, and more achievable than ever. And AI can give you some serious shortcuts and boosts along the way.
Which leaves us with a really important question for you to think about. As these AI tools keep getting better and better, how might they change what skill building even means? Or what investment means for the next generation entering the workforce? When AI can do so much, what skills will truly matter? What makes someone uniquely valuable? That's something to ponder.
Definitely food for thought. We encourage you to explore these possibilities, see what fits your own skills and interests. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.